Okay, everyone, let's watch round 2 of Ruby Bracket, 5yMétrie and Will. These two are on the winner's side of the bracket. Will goes for 4-chain here. 5yMétrie needs a lot of pieces to make this chain work. Doesn't get them in time. 22nd first round. That's okay, both players are calibrating right now. Part of the fun of this game involves just adapting to your opponent. So you gotta waste a few rounds just to test what your opponent is able to do. So we're seeing slug folding from Will. Pretty nice chain here. 5yMétrie has a pretty lengthy GTR. Will went for a 3-chain attack here. 5yMétrie's chain is not a main, it's a 5-chain. Will didn't see that. They didn't notice it. So the match is tied now. 1-1. Okay. Once again, GTR versus slug folding. Will makes a poke. Yeah, those 2 pokes aren't a very good decision because Will wasted a lot of time there. 5yMétrie responded with a 6-chain. Will has a 6-chain in return. Probably not enough to send this back. Yep. So Will receives a bit of punishment for clearing so many groups at the start. And 5yMétrie goes for the attack again. Strong 3-chain here, but Will has an amazing 5-chain. Look at that. Incredible dig. Wow. That was really nice. It's a 4 double into a 5-chain. That's very cool. All clear start now. And we're playing 3-color Puyo now. Not anymore. But there are very few greens on the board right now. Okay. 5yMétrie goes for 4-chain. Will has a 5-chain response. Oh, 5yMétrie's 3rd column is looking very bad now. 5yMétrie basically just gave up. 2-point lead for Will. There's an all clear there. Will finds the all clear. 5yMétrie doesn't get the all clear. I wonder if that was a misplacement, a misrotation, or if maybe 5yMétrie just didn't see it. Now Will has a big advantage here. 5yMétrie is already building vertically. That's very nice. They have a 3-chain available. They go for the main chain. Will hesitated a lot there, and they're actually not able to send their all clear. You know, one thing that you can do in a situation like this is, since you have the all clear and your opponent doesn't, you can just immediately send the all clear, you know. It's okay if the opponent has a counter for the all clear, because after you send the all clear you can just finish your main chain and send it. And it should be more than what your opponent has. Okay, Will is wasting too many resources here. 5yMétrie has a nice main chain. Will can still make this chain work. Doesn't go for extensions. Oh, actually, 5yMétrie's chain cuts. And Will is going to take this round. Ooh. Will was still pretty wasteful with their resources there. But I think that didn't warrant a main chain response from 5yMétrie. Okay. I think Will's slug folding has really improved since the last time I watched him play. These are some really nice builds here. 5yMétrie has a 2 chain harassment available. They're actually going to need to turn this into a main chain. Oh, 5yMétrie's situation is very bad here. This is not going to be enough to respond to an A chain. Yeah, the whole chain just breaks. Will has a 3-point lead now. But 5yMétrie has shown that they have a very solid GTR foundation. So I think not all is lost, you know. I believe in the comeback. 5yMétrie is probably going for a harassment at some point, I think. Because this is a pretty difficult chain to extend. Yep, goes for a 5 chain here. Wow. Will just goes for main. But now 5yMétrie has pretty ample time to extend. And actually the reds caught on 5yMétrie's chain. And Will gets a 9 chain there. Oh my goodness. Okay. Match point for Will. 5yMétrie's situation is very precarious right now. 5yMétrie is definitely a very solid player, but their chains have been having these tiny issues that have been costing them the games. Okay. 5yMétrie going for pokes. This seems like a pretty good idea right now because Will's chain is very messy right now. Will finds a nice 3 chain to dig. And now the burden of extension befalls 5yMétrie. Goes for a 3 chain. Will, okay. Oof. That was scary, okay. Because Will's very next piece was what they needed to trigger their chain. So 5yMétrie was really playing with fire there. The set could have ended in that round. Okay, Will goes for a strong 3 chain, but 5yMétrie manages to find a way to respond to it with a 4 chain. Will takes a little bit of damage here. Now, what is 5yMétrie going to do here? This is a pretty weird chain. Okay, goes for 4 chain. Very nice. Ooh, this is brutal. Yeah, Will is going to lose this round. Now that 4-point lead turns into a 2-point lead. Is the comeback real? Nice, solid chaining from 5yMétrie. Kind of a breath of fresh air, considering the last few rounds, which were kind of messy and risky. Will goes for main here. I don't understand the thought process. This is a very strong chain, but 5yMétrie's tail should lend 5yMétrie the victory. Yeah, Will takes 2 red rocks. There's no getting out of this. Oh my goodness, okay. It's still match point for Will, but 5yMétrie's just 2 points away from making a beautiful comeback. Nice GTR into sandwich tail from 5yMétrie. Will's chain is not safe right now. Those greens in the first 3 columns have massive cut potential. 5yMétrie goes for a 2 chain harassment, and now Will's situation is even worse. Because even if they manage to sand main here, it's gonna cut. 5yMétrie just goes for main. Will's situation is horrible. and they just die here. So we are witnessing a 6-6 that was originally a 2-6. Will must be sweating right now. And I think this is the first time in this set that we see Will go for right side sandwich. That's a pretty nice chain, but the purples in column 6 don't really make sense. 5yMétrie goes for main here. And yeah, Will, with that response, ended up wasting the time that they could have used to send main. So, amazing, incredible comeback victory from 5yMétrie.